All right, everybody, how's it going? If you're new here, welcome. Today we're going to be looking at the LTC NB682 Pro keyboard. It's a 65% keyboard. It's a nice little small guy. Although there are some nice notable features, there's new software, and there are some fantastic layers of padding. It's got a great sound to it, hot swappable, all those good things. And we'll dive straight into that here in just a moment. So sit back, relax, and let's get straight into it. All right, here we go. The LTC Nimbleback NB682 Pro mechanical keyboard. This is again from LTC. Love their keyboards and love the design. We do have their specifications here. The 66 key, USB, full key roller, RGB, backlit, all the good stuff. And then here's the code if you want to scan that to go straight to the Amazon page. But before we get into it, we got to go over those tech specs, which again is USB, 66 keys, full key roller, RGB, it's backlit. Unfortunately, no putting cap, so it's not going to come through. Weight, though, says 1 kilogram. And, of course, supports Windows and Mac. Now, the fancy piece about this keyboard is there is a compact screen, and all of the settings will be inside that screen. So within that screen, you could adjust the brightness, the speed, the fancy RGB that you're using, which whatever you like. You can also show a GIF on there, or just an image, the time, battery status. Switch between layouts for Windows and Mac, and do everything across the board that you would want to do in the software, but inside the keyboard. So no need to set it up, do it externally. You can bake it in, and then just switch to it at any given time. It does have a volume knob, which can be adjusted. You can modify that. If you want to do that, you can click it and adjust it for the brightness, the speed, the RGB, all that with the knob. Triple connectivity, Bluetooth wired and 2.4. It does have a USB dongle for that. It has 5 layers of sound padding, which you'll hear later on. It does sound amazing. And so those 5 layers have been doing an absolute fantastic job. Plus, with the MDA profile on the keycaps and the oil resistance for it. Fantastic. Also to add, of course, a hot swappable design. So if you guys want to have 3-pin or 5-pin switches, pop them in, pop them out, change the ones you like. Maybe you like this one, you want to give it a good modding, go for it. But again, if you guys are enjoying the video at this point, you might think about subscribing. Maybe liking the video. Maybe hanging out. We got some more videos previously. We got some more videos coming ahead. So make sure that you're staying tuned and getting notified when those go live. You guys make sure to ring the bell. We'll have more coming your way here very soon. Let's get back to the main video. So let's go ahead and get this unboxed here. Let's go ahead and get the tab and let's go ahead and flip the top. Nothing too crazy with this keyboard. It does not come with a ton of accessories. You got the keyboard here. You've got the crisp manual right here on top. And then underneath, you just got a couple of accessories. I love that they just come in one little bag. Makes things easier, and that's it. Nice eco-friendly packaging for the most part, besides, the plastic bags, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and get this put back and away. But let's go ahead and check it out. So, we'll get into the accessory bag right off the rip. And, of course, you get your keycap puller and switch puller as well. All in one. Now, fun little thing. Look at this. Little tiny brush. This couldn't be but a couple pennies. But imagine this cleaning the keyboard, getting between the keycaps. Never seen that from a keyboard, ever. Great add-on. Of course, we got the USB here. The Type-C plus the Type-A adapter right on top. And, of course, it comes in a nice white to match the keyboard. Now we get to check it out. Let's go ahead and pull this out. We'll check that manual here in just a second. Let's go ahead and get this out of the bag. Looking absolutely beautiful. Got this nice light blue with a few dark blues on it. Again, it is small, but it's a 65. But it's got a screen. It's got all the functions you'd want. And the keys just, again, look fantastic for it. I mean, I've enjoyed LTC's products so far through. I have not seen one that has disappointed me. Of course, you can see the curvature of the keycaps there for just a second. Right here on the back, we do have the USB dongle and the power switch. You can see the information there. We've got the double feet stands. So if you want to, depending on how high you want it, that's up to you. So we'll go ahead and look at this. There's your little dongle. It's magnetically held in there. And then, of course, your power right here off to the side. You turn that on, it'll be green. If it's off, it's red. And the USB-C right on top. No fanciness, just a great 65% keyboard. Again, keycaps feel great. We'll hear the test for the typing later, and of course, we'll see the decibels for that as well. We'll go ahead and check out the keycap puller and pull one of these off. And so we're going to look at the injection molding. Everything looks good. Looks clean. See those little circles? And of course, we got the switches here. Some gray switches. Nothing too crazy, but they do feel good. And then, of course, we can look inside here. We do have those RGBs north-facing on this. Where you got the padding right on top. So, FYI, some of these did stick terribly, and it was hard to get the switches out. So, do keep that in mind. Be gentle. You may accidentally break them because that dampening does hold on to the keys and for the switches. So, just kind of FYI. But let's go ahead and check out the manual. As I've mentioned before, and I'll say it again, LTC is the absolute god tier for manuals. Like, look at this manual. Let's go ahead and go through it. Shows you what you get in the packaging. Shows you the basics. Wired mode. Boom. Turn it off. Plug it in. System requirements. That's it. Their diagrams are amazing. Bluetooth mode. Tells you to turn it on. Tells you to press F in. Tells you which mode to go to. And then you're in pairing with the blink. And then it tells you once you get there, you can switch between them. Switch between your devices. 2.4, turn it on. And then you press the FN key after you get the dongle in and go to R. Long press to repair the dongle if that happens. Default functions for the knob, how to get into the different modes. And then we have the unreasonably large, everything you can do on this with the FN key, which is a lot. For the brightness, the speeds, switching things. It's a lot, but that's kind of what the point of the screen's for. But if you want to use the function keys, you can. It is crazy. I just, again, love the way they demonstrate this. It makes it so clean, so clear. Love the black. I know it's a lot of ink, but man, it looks good. Of course, you have your battery state here. Nice stages. Keyboard state shows you which one you're looking for the colors. FCC warning. And then right here on the back, you have your 60-day, 18-month warranty here. Any issues, email down there at the bottom. Just perfect. Lots of companies could absolutely do that. But what we're going to do next is we're going to go check out the software and go ahead and check out what they have. It's new. They've got new software, so it's there. They have an online version where you can modify the keyboards, but now they've got a software back, which has been a huge thing that I've suggested, so let's check it out. All right, so we're going to check it out. We do have some options here. We are starting off with the Share Center. We're going to go straight into it. We see what you can do and with some of the profiles. We do have the main area. We do have the layers, which you can have up to 3 layers. It does show that we have the NB682 Pro. We do have some functions that we can change here. Some macros, medias, mice. Current, we can change the FN functions. Do we want to change what they do? We absolutely can. So you have full customization here. Macros, if you want to build a macro, you absolutely can. We do have the fixed milliseconds, so we have the loop, we have button control, and we do have the press to play. And again, if you want to type it out, you see the milliseconds in real time. You can click it, add, modify, change it, do whatever we need to do with that. Now for the screen, this is where the fun comes in. We can absolutely upload a GIF. We could do a trace. We could draw. Do the colors for the pixels. There's a lot of things we could do here, along with the eraser. So you could absolutely draw each individual line if you want to here. And I'm just going to make it a little swiggle here. And you can see off to the side it updates. You can preview it, upload an animation. You gotta have at least 2 frames. It'll bounce back and forth. So if you want to upload just GIFs and change it, or if you want to do an actual full animation, you can. Layers, the delay. And then here, we'll go ahead and check out the lights. Now, we're going to have to do an overlay here, and so we're going to overlay that onto it, so we'll get into that. And then we're going to go ahead and check out the account, which is where you can sync everything. And then here in the setup, we do have the key sensitivity, lights on, lights off, when do they go off, how long on Bluetooth or on the 2.4. We do have language, app version, firmware. You can check, see if there's any firmware versions. But unless there's something super critical, usually they don't have any. And then you just have the device here. Off to the side, we do have some news and markets if you guys want to check that out, but that's really just for selling some stuff. Now, we're going to go ahead and check on a little bit more here. I'm going to get this turned on, and we're going to check out some of the RGB functions here and the screen. So RGB looks good. It was playing very nice with the camera. So love a good high quality. And then off to the side, we do have the time here, which is not really set. I haven't changed that yet. We do have it in Windows and 2.4 mode. We have a battery indicator and little baby Windows and cap down there. So right here, we do where you can have CPU temps, backlight, mode, color, brightness, speed, back, and back to mode. We got waves, ripple, rainfall. We're going to go through these a little bit, and we can just see what they do. Just a little bit off to the side, which then we'll go through and show all of these through the software and show what all they look like with the keyboard here in just a bit. So you can change the brightness again, change the speed if you want to change it, as long as everything can stay in focus with these RGBs changing so much. And then for the screen, you can change the brightness on the screen, or if you want to make it fully bright, you can. Sleep, you can change that. I have it set to never, which you do have, you can change that up whether you want to or not. Language, you have English and Chinese. You can change it if you'd like. System, Mac or Windows. Obviously, I'm going to use Windows. And then we get back here. So, looking good. RGB looks, again, super clean. Very impressed with that. Sometimes I have to configure my camera to work with the RGBs, but it looks good. So next, we're going to go into the typing test. In here, we're going to go ahead and shush for a little bit, and let's go ahead and listen to it. All right, everything sounded beautiful with that. It sounds great. Those 5 layers of dampening really making it sound good. So that's kind of what you're roughly expecting. Again, if you change things about it, switches, that may change a little bit, but that's the stock sound. Next, let's go ahead and check out the weight. Here for the weight, we're going to go ahead and get everything turned on. And we're going to go ahead and drop this on the weight. And looks like we got 872.5 grams. Now, if you throw the quart onto that, it's going to be 917 on the dot for mine. That may vary just a little bit depending on what that looks like as far as manufacturing. Next, we're going to go ahead and check out the sound metering, where we can see just exactly what you're going to expect when it comes to how loud it is. So we'll go ahead and get this turned on. Go ahead and get the room noise, about 40-ish. Go ahead and start typing. You get about 60-ish, low 60s, depending on which key you're hitting. Some are louder than others, of course, but it's smooth all the way across the board. So it's not terribly loud, but you will be heard while you're typing. Now, the click on the knob is a little bit more pronounced, but the actual knob, when you're twisting it, super quiet. But overall, I mean, everything's looking solid for this. I love the keyboard. It's a little small, but it's great for travel, great for on the go, or if you just use it for gaming, then it's great. If you don't need any of the extra function keys or a numpad, man, this keyboard sounds fantastic. And I've used 60%ers for a long time. I'm a little spoiled when it comes to having my number pad. I love it. Makes things a little bit easier. But as far as taking one for travel, weight's not too bad. It is a little bit heavy, but you're getting a super solid keyboard, and it's going to be well padded, and it's just got a nice sound to it. So definitely, if you guys want to check it out, links will be down in the description below for that. It normally runs $80 MSRP, but of course, check Amazon or their site for any kind of sales. Get that on a little bit more of a discount, but it's a great keyboard. The modding capabilities of it, seeing that it has the 5 layers of dampening, you should be able to get some nice loop switches if you want to, or change to a specific material if you want to, besides the PBT for the keycaps. Totally up to you. But with that screen and everything along with it, you don't need the software, but it's great. The software's new and it's local, so you don't have to worry about being online for it. So definitely make sure if you guys want to check it out, again, links down below, check it out, and that also will help out the channel. So do appreciate it that way, and tell LTC that I sent you their way. But guys, make sure that you're following, make sure you're subscribing, make sure that you're here to change the lives of everyone, because the more subscribers we get, the better we are. We're going to be headed down the road towards partner, and it's going to be a good time. So guys, stay tuned, stay with us, and get notified when everything comes out. I've been A-Master. Thank you so much, and you guys have a great morning or evening, wherever you guys are. I'll see you on the next one.